Well, several of the charges in the Georgia indictment, that is, of former President Donald Trump and his allies specifically relate to the targeting of two Fulton County election workers. Ruby Freeman and her daughter, Shay Moss, have said they received death threats because they were falsely accused of helping rig the election for President Joe Biden back in 2020. John Shirk explains.
Fulton County elections workers, Ruby Freeman and her daughter Shay Moss, in November 2020, counting the votes in public and on video. And soon both of them were accused by then President Trump and his attorney Rudy Giuliani and others of having secret suitcases under the tables, suitcases full of fake Biden votes, accusations that were quickly debunked. State and federal investigators proved that those were routine ballot containers full of legitimate votes. And now the Fulton County indictment says that Trump and Giuliani and three of the other defendants committed felonies by targeting Freeman and Moss with false accusations.
She stuffed the ballot boxes. They were stuffed like nobody's ever seen them stuffed before.
And Freeman and Moss later told the January 6th committee in Washington that the false accusations from Giuliani and Trump and others unleashed a nationwide fury against them.
Do you know how it feels to have the President of the United States to target you?
A lot of threats, wishing death upon me.
Another potential victim of the so-called suitcase gate, not named in the indictment, then U.S. Attorney B.J. Pack of Atlanta, a Trump appointee. Pack later testified that the White House had ordered him to investigate, and Pack did.
And determined that nothing irregular happened in the counting, and the allegations made by Mr. Giuliani were false.
And with those findings, Pack was immediately forced out of the Trump administration. Now Trump and Giuliani and others are facing possibly years in prison if convicted of charges that include criminally targeting a mother and daughter with false accusations to try to beat Biden.